r/AskReddit. If you woke up tomorrow and were able to move things with your mind, how would you use this ability? Go to a casino. Flip all the roulette, blackjack, craps tables simultaneously. Profit. I've worked at a casino. You get tossed after 2, maybe 1, depending where you're at. Wait, 1? That's like saying you're not supposed to win there. Haha, you're not. I'd start up a moving company. Specialize in moving safes and pianos. Maximize time to profit ratio. No need to waste your time moving lamps for pennies. Me. I'm aiming bigger. Elon Musk will launch your satellite for $2 million/kg. I'll do it for $500k. If you really want to maximize profits, get into anything that would normally require a helicopter crane. Or better yet, market yourself as being able to lift things a helicopter crane couldn't. Stop driving. Flying carpet for me. Keep driving. In the air. No more traffic. Guys. Just move yourself up with your mind. Boom. You're flying. Hey, it's quite chilly here. Think I'll stick with flying car. Tap that one friend on his other shoulder without having to move my hand over there and make him think you're a ghost. Give myself the remote without moving from the couch. Just like I would pretend to do as a kid. Does telekinesis allow you to find the remote? 2. We never said only the remote moves. House into hand. Make every shot in basketball. Probably easier to make money in golf. Bingo. Par 5. On the green 98-foot putt? No problem. Double eagle. Gym that green jacket and let's cash some checks. Slightly turn a statue like the Statue of Liberty day by a certain degree until somebody starts to notice, and the rinse and repeat on other famous statues. Edit. Thanks for the silver award, kind stranger. I'd try to get on America's Got Talent. I'd go on doing a singing routine, and when they start to give me the red X's, that's when I'd start levitating over the effing stage. Or use someone's drink to press the golden buzzer. Buy anything expensive that is sold in weeks. Make it lighter when I buy it, and later on make it heavier when I sell it. Sir, I think 1300 bananas cost more than £1.47. Place phone camera facing the back of my head. Cast the live stream to my TV. Then use my new ability to control a pair of scissors to cut the hair on the back of my head. So like the stitching scene in X-Men, where Magneto is sticking a wound on the back of his head with a metal needle. Day to day it would be a third arm. I would use it to move around my mouse, so that I can work faster by not having to get my hands off of the keyboard. I'd just use telekinesis for all my computer work, while staying snugly beneath my blankie. Use it to move people 1.5 meters, 6 feet, or 1 alligator away from me, whatever your preferred method of measurement is. A bald eagle's wingspan, 1/27th of the length an Olympic-sized swimming pool. I would probably use my telekinesis to pluck the hair on my back that I cannot comfortably reach with tweezers. After that, I would eat chips without getting my fingers covered in stuff. Oh, and I would probably also use it to close the blinds if there was a glare on the television. I would use it convincing one naive person that I was getting stronger and that I must be stopped, thereby giving myself an archenemy. I've always wanted one. I'd kinda hope that someone would become so fascinated by me that they'd spend every waking moment trying to replicate my power, and when they do they'll make it their prime objective to put me in the ground because they want to be the only one left with such power. I would use it to make my movement a little harder, so my muscles will get used to it and I get stronger. It is good practice for new power too. In the same vein, you could probably use the telekinesis to make little tears in your muscle fibers so you can build muscle without doing anything at all. Massage them afterwards and engage neurons for faster recovery. I'd probably do everything remotely from my bed for like a week straight, and a week after I would get so bored I'd decide to get up, but I would struggle to use my body at all. Then you move your body with your mind. Mess with my coworkers. Move objects a few inches to the left or right of where they left them. Things like that. Press buttons on their keyboard. Hold down the shift key when they are typing. Tap caps lock, etc. I wouldn't. I don't want the foundation after me. It's okay to use it as long as you don't get caught. I would go back to sleep. That's a good answer. You just don't give a shit. Honestly, I'd have a hands-free morning wank. If you try hard enough you can probably do that without powers. Probably just make my life easier. Forgot to close the fridge. Shut it with my mind. Forgot to close the door. Fixed. And other useless shit. Edit. Thanks for all of the cake day wishes. This is my first year, so I'm still learning. Who forgets to close the fridge? I think I never forgot to do that. No offense. Edit. The amount of people who forget to close the fridge is higher than I thought it would be. We do. Well, kind of. Our fridge is quite old and sometimes, when you close it, it kind of just hangs ajar. Many times one of us has been drifting off to sleep and then, is the fridge door closed properly? I would move my standards up. The only possible way for him. Establish how smaller units of matter I can move. With practice moving protons, neutrons, and electrons around to create valuable element, platinum, from invaluable ones, carbon. Make complex molecules the world has never seen before, like solid-state graphene matrix for batteries. Buckyballs that contain drugs that can be time-released and cross the blood-brain barrier. Make kids fall off bikes. Man, I could watch that all day. I'd use it on myself and fly. You could fly and bring all your friends too depending on how strong the powers were. Finally become the GD you all deserve. Move myself to the PC chair without having to walk there. A new era of procrastination has begun. Experiment. Gotta figure out limits, size / weight / duration / speed / fine control / multiple objects. Further planning comes after that. Easiest thing to do would be to go to Vegas and play roulette. Spend a day practicing, playing a little, and watching / manipulating a lot. Then start playing for real. Over the course of a week slowly build up a decent sum, intentionally losing a little here and there. Don't want to gather attention. On the final day, talk up the employee running the table. Say I've got a system I figured out over the last week. Bet it all on red, then black, then red, then look at watch and intentionally stay away from the table for a few minutes. System says I gotta cool off now. Can't tempt fate or some such. Looking crazy is okay here. Repeat a few times. Basically turn a few hundred into some tens of thousands over the course of about 10 days. Repeat as necessary. Take a pocket notebook on the last day that has my system written down in code. Actually gibberish. Seems like you reached the end of this video. Please like and subscribe for more, you magnificent human being.